Hola guys, it's Mom Dukes, and I told y'all February the 2nd I was gonna be starting just a few things. So this is just the things that I'm starting here in Zone 6B. So this can kind of be applied to anyone that's in Zone 6B. Now, last season I started pretty much what I'm starting maybe in January. So I wanted to wait a couple of weeks past what I initially started so that I can start a little bit later because, you know, the weather be weathering. So I want to be prepared when it be weathering. So today it's going to be a few seeds that we're going to be planting. Now we're going to be doing some snapdragons. We're going to be doing cucumbers, both lemon and straight 8. There's no photo. I'll pop a photos like up there somewhere of both so you guys can see. I have my tags already marked and labeled with today's date. I don't know if y'all can see my little thumb and finger in the way, but 2/2/22. And also the onions I'll be planting. Easy peasy. Alyssa Craig. Yellow sweet Spanish. Ringmaster. Those like white onions. And then ruby red. So yes, I'm going to get these started. And then I'm going to show y'all the little progress that we got going on from what we already planted like the 18th of January, the 27th of January. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all what's going on there. But let's go ahead and get this started. Now, y'all know I like to always have my soil kind of sanitized from all the little pests and stuff and unwanted seeds and stuff, because clearly I had some seeds that popped up in another thing. So this water was already boiled. It's not piping hot because I got to work with it, but it's warm enough to kill any microspores that I don't want in my soil. And it is just some potting soil. I can't lift this to show y'all. I could tell y'all what it is. It's Ocean Forest. I don't know if y'all know that brand, but got a cute little picture on it. But that's what I'm working with, along with some existing soil compost out of my yard. I like to kind of have it too when I'm starting my seedlings, because some of these will be going in that same soil. So I want it to already be adapted to that area. It ain't like feeling like, what is going on? Where am I at? It know like, oh, okay, I'm at home. Right. So, but I'm just going to get this mixed up. That way my soil is already moist. I don't have to worry about too much watering like that. Everything going in, I'm going to just mist it for the seeds, but the soil itself will be nice and moistened. And little tricks, when your pots is light filling, that means that you need the water. I noticed that with my basil pot over here, even though she get bottom water, but she probably need like her soil redone and planted in another pot. But it's not going to be today. That's not going to be. Because I got other stuff to do that I want to do. And I just wanted to do this so I can get these in, being that I know that February the 2nd was going to be my day I wanted to start these. Because I've never grown onions from seed and transplanted out. I just always kind of broadcast, just toss the seeds about. And wherever they popped up, they popped up. I don't know. I was one of them type of gardeners. I didn't really care much. If it came, it came. If it didn't, it didn't. Now I'm more so like that, but then more so caring about the relationship that I have with the yard. I don't want to just be disrespecting the yard. So I can't just be saying, oh, I don't care. I got to care. Make sure the conditions is pretty decent on my end and try to maintain that for the health of my plants in my yard. because I have more than just seasonal crops. I have things that come, well, is that seasonal because it come back every season? I guess that's all what everything is seasonal crops. But hey, you learn when you go out there and you do it for yourself. All I know is I take the time to care about the things around me. And some of those things is my garden, my yard. Like my fruit trees, you know, they be outside in this cold. I don't cover them. You know, they survivors. They good. But I just make sure I keep my natural fertilizers, which y'all see here and then here. This one is nitrogen and potassium. This with the bananas, coffee, and herbs. This is my tea here. And then this here is my magnesium, potassium, iron, calcium, and chlorophyll. So this is with molasses, Epsom salt. I believe that's it. I believe that's all I put in there. So yeah, and it's like equal parts of the molasses and the Epsom salt, and then to a gallon of water. So when I say equal parts, that's 1 tablespoon each, because I guess that would be the measurements for it, and to a gallon of water. And preferably, I would like to use distilled water, because I know there's no other extra chemicals within that water, because I don't know what I'll do, but I don't want that. So that's what this is. It's not that much for distill, but I'm gonna get me a distiller, and then I can do my own and get out these toxins, because we all have them. It's just, it is what it is. That's a wood chip, y'all, so I'm gonna take that out. Okay, now the soil's kind of slossy. Y'all probably can see that. Nice and slossy. You know, got that little bit. It's just a little moist. But that's perfect, because it'll dry out. Now, I'm gonna just fill it up, because in this container here, I'm going to be doing my onions. So a roll, I got 5. Do I got 5 or 4? I got 4. So, and then in this last tray, these 6 trays, I'm probably going to do some lettuce. I do want to kind of start some lettuce. And I'm going to just broadcast them outside and see what pops up from last season that was already there. But in these 4 here, I'm going to place the onions. So 1 cell tray of the 1 onions like that. But you'll see as I go, and I'm also label them, have the labels. And then 2 cucumber seeds in each pot. So I'm going to do 2 lemon cucumbers in here, 2 lemon cucumbers in here, 2 straight 8, 2 straight 8. And then of course Snapdragons. Oh, I think I grabbed Snapdragons is going in here. That's what's going in here. Something else going in here too. It's my business. And then in here is going to be the 2 lemon, 2 straight 8, 2 straight 8. I'm doing 4 plants total, and just letting them do their thing. If they need to be up potted, I got some bigger pots that come that time. If it's not ready out there, I'll be ready in here. So, like I said, I'm going to fill these up and speed past it and come back when we're ready to go ahead and drop some seeds in. do that. I got to get the letters and see exactly which ones, what can be read, started now. Do some reading. That's what I have to do. Y'all don't have time for that. Y'all barely had time for this. So with that being said, for me, King Casa, right in my now nursery indoors to wherever you watching me at. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned in, and just keep living life. It's exciting.